morning. I am on my way to the IX Center again. I'm actually in line. There's a ton of traffic. But that's a good thing because it means there's going to be a million people here. So I'm really excited. They seem like they know what they're doing with this show, which makes sense because the people that run this event are out of Cleveland. So they probably started here with with this event. And I wanted to make a big announcement while I was here in Cleveland. So next February, I actually got into the Great Big Home and Garden Show that's going to be here as well. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. And that's just a really cool thing to think about too, because I was waitlisted on all these events. I was waitlisted on this one, I was waitlisted in Cincinnati, and I was waitlisted on the Home and Garden Show. But that means like someone dropped and then they picked a vendor and it was me. Like that means a lot to me too. But yeah, I will check in with you guys a little later once I get into the show and get everything started. Finally made it back to my hotel room. It was a really, really, really good sales day, which makes me even more excited about tomorrow. Just even comparing it to last week, how I did on Friday in Cincinnati, I did even better here, and that's a really good sign because generally, like, shows that start on Thursday or Friday, like, those days are one of, like, the slower days because people are still at work. And then Saturdays are normally the busiest day, and then Sundays usually are busier, like, in the morning, and then they slow down a lot at night. It was a good day. It was a long day. It was, I was there for about 10 hours. Without any breaks or anything, so I'm ready for some dinner and to go to sleep. But it was a good day. I'm really excited for tomorrow. Side note, obviously I do a lot of traveling for these shows, but I've worked for like government agencies and things before where I've talked to women that, you know, have been in, you know, dangerous situations with men, like strangers, and they don't want to be rude. Even if they're like making them uncomfortable. Fuck that. Be rude. Be something they don't want to deal with, okay? Because sometimes men that have bad intentions like that, or women, but in my case, like most of the time it's men, that's how they want you to feel. That's manipulation, right? Like, especially if, like, one way they'll do it is they'll like try to be nice, or they'll try to even like do things you never asked for or anything, but just in a way to make you feel indebted. That's a manipulation tactic to make you feel bad when then you don't want to like do things for them later. I mean, I've had men try to find out what hotel rooms I'm staying in. I've had them try to like ask me over and over and over again to go do things with them that I don't want to do, and you have to be able to trust your gut instinct, because even if you're just trying to be nice, like by the time you figure out that their intentions aren't actually good, it might be too late. Ted Bundy was a nice guy, right? He was charming and he was sweet and he was nice to women, right? Yeah, until he wasn't. And if you're by yourself, or if you feel like you're not in a like secure situation, then your number one priority is keep you safe. And men that don't have bad intentions aren't gonna take that personally. I mean, I've had men, like, I had a man ask, like, oh, are you staying at this hotel? Lie. Say you're at a different hotel. That is none of their business, and there's no reason for you to have to say things like give that information away. You know, maybe they are just trying to be nice, and friendly. Maybe you feel like you're being paranoid about it, but who cares if you are? I would rather be paranoid and have some random man think I'm a bitch just because I didn't want to do something that made me feel unsafe. This side note, people that make sexist jokes like constantly, especially to people that they don't know, like I have a pretty like dark sense of humor. Like I can laugh at pretty much anything, but when you're making constant jokes about sex or about race or anything like that, like it's not a joke, it's a justification, and you're making a joke to make yourself feel better, make yourself feel accepted, but people aren't laughing. Women aren't laughing at your jokes because they're funny. Women are laughing at your jokes because you're making them uncomfortable. And it's okay, even if you felt like they had good intentions at first and then later you feel like they don't, okay? You feel that way for a reason. Sometimes our subconscious thoughts are a little bit ahead of where our brains are. And so if you feel like something's not right now, even if you thought it was okay before, it's okay. You're not wrong. You don't have to feel bad about that. Don't wait until they prove you right. Just realize it. I'd rather never find out than to find out that I was right about somebody that had bad intentions for me. Anyway, stay safe, don't get murdered, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow.